Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Anarchy. We are live here in Miami, Florida, in the Capitol Wrestling Center for tonight's show. And as you can see, it is going to be the Schism kicking off tonight's show against the Mysterios. We have seen the sort of back and forth action between the Schism and the Mysterios. The Mysterios, in the past couple of weeks, they've been going straight back and forth, and they have been absolutely causing chaos among the Anarchy division. And you can see Donovan Dijak and Dava Kato with Joe Gacy at the helm. You can just see all of the devastation and chaos that Schism has been reigning over Anarchy the past couple of months, and over the WWE in general. And Joe Gacy, certainly one of the most alternative wrestlers that you can say. I mean, Gacy is certainly creepy, but the hold that he has over these giants is certainly immaculate. And the team of Dava Kato and Donovan Dijak, these guys absolutely demolish whatever stands in their way. And, it's going to be certainly a hard task for the Mysterios. I mean, they already have the size advantage, so Dominic and Ray are going to have to figure out some sort of strategy to take down the Schism here tonight. Joe Gacy looks like he's just going to stay on the outside for this one. And Donovan Dijak and Dava Kato, you hear the music play, and Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio are ready to kick off tonight's action. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot ahead of us here tonight. We have besides this matchup, with this matchup, we have 4 big matches for us here tonight. First matchup is going to be here tonight, the Schism versus the Mysterios. And also, we will be having not only one contendership match, but 2 contendership matches and a TV championship matchup later tonight. That is right, we will be seeing a night of contendership and a championship matchup as well. And Rey Mysterio and Dominic, father and son tag team, they've absolutely been one of the more impressive tag teams as of late. And certainly when it comes to Familia, as Rey Mysterio likes to put it, ain't nothing gonna stand in between that. And you can just see the absolute dedication and the look of the eyes of Rey Mysterio and Dominic. I've been waiting for that next opportunity for the tag team titles, and here we go. Dominic Mysterio, already he was going right after Dava Kato, trying to get the upper hand, and oh man, what an elbow from Kato, just nailing Dominic right in the back, right in the side of the head. Oh wait a minute now, Dava Kato, no! Man, Dava Kato, I already brought up the size advantage already, and it looks like that's certainly apparent as now Dava Kato continues to fire away on Dominic. And as Dava Kato looks to take control, going for a body slam, but Dominic able to maneuver himself out of the way. And look at this now, on the ropes is Dominic Mysterio. Look at this, big springboard drop kick. Turning Dava Kato inside out. Dominic Mysterio looks to be getting this matchup in his favor as he tries to throw a drop kick. Kato swats it away like a fly. And wait a minute now, what is this? Kato with him up. And a side backbreaker. No, he's splitting Dominic in 2. But now Kato pulling him up to his feet. And it looks like he's, God. And you gotta be thinking, Rey Mysterio has to have a lot of fire being built up right now as he's seeing his son just get demolished right now by Schism. And wait a minute now, what is this? As he gets the tag into Donovan Dijak. Knee to the gut. A knee to the face from Donovan Dijak. And what is this now? Dijak with a corkscrew senton. Like I was saying, Dominic Mysterio, he's got to get back into this matchup where Dijak's going to take full control. And, beautiful suplex from Dijak. And now, as you can see, Donovan Dijak preparing this matchup in his favor. Big boot directly to the face. And look at this now. Donovan Dijak just getting right in the face of Rey Mysterio. We know the history that these two have. Wait a minute, Mysterio able to roll up Donovan Dijak with a 2. And look at that. Dijak looks on at Dominic. And wait a minute now. Look at this. Donovan, he's got Mysterio up onto his shoulders. Deadly driver. just slamming Mysterio into the mat. And now Dijak looking to take control, trying to throw a knee, but Mysterio counters. Throwing a drop kick, but it doesn't knock him off his feet. And then that second time, that drop kick knocks him down, and he gets the tag in the Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio now, taking full control of the matchup with a big double boots. And trying to go for a drop kick right to the face, but Dijak counters. Dijak pulling Mysterio up to his feet. Already you can just see the wear and tear of this matchup is taken out of Rey Mysterio. And look at that with the arm drag. He counters out of it. Double boot stomp. Rey Mysterio. He's got to keep his opponent grounded if he's going to do some more damage. Rey Mysterio on the apron here. Look at this. Big splash from the springboard. Now Mysterio looks to take control of the matchup. 1, 2, no. Schism continues in this matchup, and Rey Mysterio look to take full control, but it seems as if Mysterio continues the fight. And look at this now, Mysterio with the chop. And what is this now? Rey Mysterio. Well, like maybe he was looking for a destroyer of some kind, but Dijak able to just toss him over his head as if he was nothing. And now Dominic Mysterio looks on. And now Donovan Dijak, look at this, tossing Rey Mysterio all the way across the ring. And now Dijak, nails him right in the shoulder with a lariat. And you can just see now, Dijak trying to go for a position there, but Mysterio, but now, man, back and forth these guys go. Rey Mysterio, had the leg, but Dijak just nails him in the side of the head with an enziguri. Donovan Dijak, he's taking full control of this matchup. You would think Rey Mysterio would be able to get back into this, but right now Donovan Dijak, he's got Mysterio right where he wants him, and Kato, man, it's like a sledgehammer just being driven into your abdomen, courtesy of that punch of Dabba-Kato, and he just tosses Mysterio over the top. And look at this, Kato, he's got his eyes on Dominic Mysterio, and Mysterio continues to fight back. Dominic gonna go to the top rope here, and wait, big missile drop kick from the top. Here comes Donovan Dijak, and look at this, now he's lighting him up, but Rey Mysterio, big springboard moonsault onto Kato. Dijak nails a lariat on Dominic, and it looks like the Schism's going to take control of this matchup. Both Mysterios just got tossed to the outside, and Schism are the only ones laying in the middle of the ring. Dominic Mysterio is going to get out of there. I think he wants to get back into position so he can get the tag for this matchup. And look at that, just looks on as Rey Mysterio, barely able to get back up to his feet, and he just got set right back down with a big elbow. And now Dabba-Kato taking full control of the matchup again, as he pulls Rey Mysterio away from his corner and tosses him directly into his zone. And now Dabba-Kato, wait a minute now, again, Mysterio counters that body slam with a neckbreaker, and Rey Mysterio follows up, big moonsault. Rey Mysterio continues the fight here, and wait a minute now, Mysterio looks to take full control, as look at this now, Dabba-Kato draped into position for a 619, but no, Dabba-Kato catches the legs, and slams him down to the mat. Kato able to quickly counter off of that. And what is this now? Dabba-Kato, a catatonic. And into the pinfall now. He could have this matchup 1 for the Schism here. 2, no. Rey Mysterio with the kick out. And Dominic Mysterio looks on the outside. And Rey Mysterio continues the fight, but Dijak is in the ring.
Donovan Dijak will bring Mysterio into position. He's got him up. Big power bomb slams him down into the mat. And now Donovan Dijak, as he takes full control of the matchup. Dijak is looking to take Mysterio out, but now Rey Mysterio, he's coming back with some kicks of his own. And now Mysterio tossing Dijak into the corner. Dijak with all the power, he must have just tripped over. But now Rey Mysterio trapping Dijak in the corner. There's the tag into Dominic. And what does he have in mind here? With a wheelbarrow. Double kick from the Mysterios. And wait a minute now. Whoa. Wheelbarrow off Mysterio into a senton. And look at this now. Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio follows up with a big moonsault. And now Donovan Dijak. He might be in trouble here as now Dominic looks to... look at this now. Dominic Mysterio. Look at this big DDT. Nailing Donovan Dijak right down to his head. And wait a minute now. Whoa. Big moonsault just takes down Dijak again. But now, Mysterio's in trouble as he gets dropped with an STO. And you can see Joe Gacy in the corner there, absolutely ecstatic. Donovan Dijak with Mysterio trapped into his corner. Oh, and just adding insult to injury, gives him a kick directly into the gut. And Dijak, oh man, just manhandling Mysterio at this current moment. And now, oh, big body slam. It's almost like Dijak is just toying with Mysterio at this point. Uh-oh, oh no, he's in the position for feast your eyes. Nails Dominic, but wait, Mysterio, he's, able to shrug that attack off, and he hits an elbow. Mysterio, oh my god. Mysterio trying to go for a springboard senton, gets turned inside out with a power bomb, and now 1, 2, 3, no, Mysterio can't break it up. Schism is going to walk out as the victors here tonight. And wait a minute, wait, that's Edge. Edge is here to come to the aid of Rey Mysterio. And we haven't seen Edge since King of the Ring, and now it seems like he's on Anarchy, and he's coming to the aid of Rey Mysterio and Dominic. And now, Edge with a spear to Dabba-Kato. He took out 2 of the 3 members of Schism, and now he sees Rey Mysterio down and out on the floor. And Rey Mysterio, look at this, Edge pulls Mysterio up to his feet, and he puts him back in the ring. And now you can just see the desperation on the face of Rey Mysterio, but almost a reprieve as Edge is able to come to his aid, and it seems as if there's a, well, I wouldn't say newfound respect. These guys were tag team champions even before I was born. But, oh no. Joe Gacy just, with Dominic in his hand, tosses him away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge matchup, 3 huge matchups for you to come here tonight. The WWE Television Championship will be defended between Cody Rhodes and Samoa Joe. And then we will also be seeing Drew McIntyre and Pete Dunne, 2 members of Evolution. The winner challenges Finn Balor for the WWE Championship at the Great American Bash. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Io Shirai and Xia Li to take on Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox in a tag team matchup. And the 2 women that qualify, the 2 women who win that matchup will qualify for the ENT Championship qualifier. We will see Io Shirai. Well, if you saw last week, actually, it was Emma who would take on Alexa Bliss, and shortly after that matchup, we would see that Shawn Michaels announced the new ENT Championship, which would be almost a subsidiary to the Intercontinental Championship here on Anarchy, but in the women's division. So, you know, everybody wants to be the first crack at being the inaugural champion. And right now, we have 4 of some of the best wrestlers in women's wrestling. And certainly a woman who has been awaiting her next opportunity is Xia Li. Last time we saw her, she was competing against Mia Yim in the Queen's Crown tournament, and now she's finally back. She's finally back, and Xia Li is going to be teaming up with a amazing Japanese competitor of Io Shirai and Tegan Nox and Liv Morgan. I mean, it was Liv Morgan who was in the Queen's Crown finals matchup at King of the Ring against Rhea Ripley, who would eventually win. Rhea Ripley is currently housing a concussion injury due to that matchup between her and Liv Morgan. But Rhea Ripley is set to make a quick recovery very soon. And as you can see, Liv Morgan makes her way down to the ring. She has certainly not missed a beat. Liv Morgan is just as preppy and just as ready to fight as she always is. But now Liv Morgan with another opportunity at a championship. Morgan's got to be keeping her eye out as the former ECW Women's Champion. As the former ECW Women's Champion has usually done in her career, she's able to pull out a bag of tricks, and she's able to pull out the victory. And another woman that was on ECW not too long ago, last time we saw her on ECW, she was getting tombstoned by Nikki Cross. But now she's here on Anarchy, and Tegan Nox is Tegan Nox is certainly a superstar that has been awaiting her next opportunity as well. A lot of the women here qualifying for the ENT Championship match, they have been, awaiting their next opportunity at the Women's Championship, and now that's almost a opportunity to get even more spotlight on you in that way. And as you can see, Tegan Nox, Xia Li, Io Shirai, and Liv Morgan, all four of these women have more than accomplished careers outside of the WWE. But now, finally, oh, wait a minute, look at this. Io Shirai. I believe it was actually Io Shirai and Liv Morgan who were the finalists of the Fatal 5-Way inaugural ECW Women's Championship match. So, these women certainly have their history with one another, as Io Shirai able to lock in a camel clutch. And, oh, look at that. Xia Li just quickly coming to the aid of her partner and taking out Tegan Nox from off the top rope. And now, oh, big slap from Liv Morgan. Morgan's looking to take control as she has Io Shirai up onto her shoulders and delivers a TKO, slamming her face first into the mat. And Liv Morgan now looking to take control of the matchup, looking to take a quick victory, but not even a count of two before Io Shirai is able to get back into it. And now, look at this. Liv Morgan has Io Shirai and tosses her right into her corner. Liv Morgan, she's got Io Shirai right where she wants her. She gets to tag in, and a big axe handle to the arm of Io Shirai. And, oh no, oh man, a big uppercut to the back of the head. And like I was saying, these, most of these women made their, appearances in NXT. They, have shared the ring with each other multiple times. And, oh, Io Shirai able to quickly cut off Tegan Nox with that big uppercut. And now as Io Shirai pulls Tegan Nox away and tosses her to the outside, there's the tag into Xia Li. And wait a minute now, what is Io Shirai thinking here? Oh my god, springboard moonsault to the outside, taking out Tegan Nox. Oh! And as she gets back up to her feet, she just gets knocked down with a big dropkick courtesy of Xia Li. The Warriors certainly teaming with the Genius quite well. And now as Xia Li pulls Tegan Nox back into the ring, oh, exploder suplex, dropping Tegan Nox right on the crook of her neck. And now, oh, Xia Li now lighting up the chest again of Tegan Nox. Big suplex, able to maneuver out of that very quickly. And now, as you can see, Xia Li, oh, chopping down Tegan Nox. Oh, and even as she tries to protect herself, she just gets a soccer kick right to the ribs. Oh, and look at that, just keeps tripping her out. And you can just see that Xia Li is hyped up here. Xia Li is, oh, wait a minute, whoa. That time, Tegan Nox counters, trying to go for a super kick, but oh, again, she just gets sweeped. She just gets sweeped from Xia Li. Oh, and look at that. Oh, my God. Trying to go for a knee, but she just gets a boot directly to the lip. And now, as Tegan Nox is able to lock that knee directly into the back of Xia Li. And look at this now, Tegan Nox, belly-to-belly suplex, tossing Xia Li away. Tegan Nox now looks to pull the match up in her favor. Now she pulls Xia Li into the corner, and now she's stomping a mud hole into the chest of Xia Li and has her trapped right into the corner. Tegan Nox now looking to put Xia Li away here in the early goings, but that might be a little bit too impossible. But now as Tegan Nox just keeps throwing Xia Li into the corner, she delivers a drop kick directly to the face. And it seems like these matchups have been really about dividing the ring here tonight. And oh, wait a minute, whoa, Xia Li with a kick to the gut. Oh, and a big boot directly to the face. And look at that, there's the tag into Liv Morgan, and there's the tag into Io Shirai. Here we go, Io Shirai. Oh, look at that, Liv Morgan able to get a shoulder tackle. Oh, and look at this. Oh my God, what a beautiful roundhouse, courtesy of Io Shirai. And now Io, look at this, tosses Liv Morgan off the ropes here. Bear hug spine buster from the Genius. And now Io Shirai, she looks down at Liv Morgan. Uh-oh, and oh, some knees directly to the chest. And now, as Io Shirai looks to put Liv Morgan away here, there's a count of two. Morgan's able to get the kick out. Io Shirai pulling Morgan up to her feet. And look at this now, kick to the gut, face buster. Morgan goes nose first into the mat. Oh, and now Io lighting up Liv Morgan again with these strikes. But no, oh, look at this. As she pulls her around, whoa, what is this? Has her into electric chair position. Io Shirai catches her German suplex, turning Liv Morgan inside out. And now, as Io Shirai, oh, look at this, tosses Liv Morgan to the outside. And wait a minute, whoa. Oh, Liv Morgan able to get the snapshot in. And look at this, able to maneuver out of the way before Xia Li can take control. And there's a roll up here from Liv Morgan. She looks to take control of the matchup, but no. Liv Morgan nearly got the win there for her team. Dodges the roundhouse and gets caught with a clothesline. Oh, and again. Io Shirai pulling Liv Morgan up, and look at this butterfly face buster from Io Shirai. The Genius looks to put this matchup away in her favor. No! And there's the count of 2. Liv Morgan kicks out. But now look at this, Xia Li has Tegan Nox right where she wants her as she tosses her to the outside. And now, as Io Shirai looks down, she realizes there's nobody else in the ring that can oppose her. And now Io Shirai, oh no, Liv Morgan's fighting back as she gets a shot in. And look at this again. Look at this. She looks to end the matchup here with the Jersey face breaker right to the side of the head. And Io Shirai gets right back up to her feet. But Liv Morgan looks to take full control as she tosses her into the corner. And there's the tag and the Tegan Nox. Remember what's on the line here, ladies and gentlemen. An opportunity at the ENT Championship is what's on the line. But these women got to work together if they're going to achieve it. And now Tegan Nox pulling Io Shirai up to her feet. And wait a minute now, what is this? Sunset flip, slamming Io Shirai into the mat. And now Tegan Nox pulling Io Shirai to her feet. She's got her Tiger suplex, and she goes into the pinfall here. 1, 2. No, Xia Li breaks it up. Xia Li's able to break up the pinfall, but now Xia Li's trying to get some shots in. Oh! And a big palm strike from Xia Li just takes her down. And wait a minute now, Xia Li, whoa, crucifix, nailing Tegan Nox down. And now Io Shirai taking control, but no, Morgan able to get the knees up, and Tegan Nox up to her feet, German suplex, taking down Io Shirai. Quick thinking there by Liv Morgan, allowing her tag team partner to take control. And look at this now, Io Shirai, whoa, sets her down. And wait a minute, she could be looking for that camel clutch. Yes, she does. Io Shirai trying to make Tegan Nox tap out here, and Xia Li, look at this, she comes right to the aid of her tag team partner once again. But look at this now, Liv Morgan able to break it up, and Tegan Nox is getting some strength back, trips up Io Shirai. And now look at this, Liv Morgan's looking to get some shots in. And wait a minute, we're going to see some tag team maneuvers here. Oh, Russian leg sweep and a STO combo. As now, Tegan Nox looks to take control of the double team. Oh, and a single leg drop kick takes down Io. Xia Li continue, it looked like she was going for a super kick, but she caught the leg. Io Shirai pulls her in, and a German suplex, dropping Tegan Nox right onto her back. And now Io Shirai, look at this, tags in Xia Li. Xia Li with a full head of steam, big drop kick. Big drop kick from Xia Li. And look at this, just sweeps him out. And look at this now, Xia Li going right after Liv Morgan with a big face buster right across the ropes, and DDT. DDT from Xia Li. And wait a minute now, what does Xia Li have in mind here? Wait a minute, the tornado kick right to the spine. Tegan Nox has not moved at all. And wait a minute now, on the outside, a big roundhouse kick sends Liv Morgan face first into the announce table, and a big cyclone kick. No, Morgan counters. Whoa, trying to go for a drop kick. And trying to go for the kick again, but Morgan jumps up to the top. And Xia Li able to quickly maneuver out of that. And now Xia Li into the ring, but right hand to the face. Cyclone kick to Tegan Nox. Liv Morgan is down and out. Xia Li has taken out both of her opponents. And now, Xia Li and Io Shirai will be going to the Bash. One hell of a matchup between these four women. Xia Li and Io Shirai will now move on to the Fatal 5-Way Elimination matchup at the Great American Bash to crown the first ever ENT champion. And you gotta be thinking they are tag team partners tonight, but they will definitely be seeing each other across that ring later. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you heard from Ronda Rousey, she has explained her actions as of last week. It looks like Ronda Rousey is challenging Bianca Belair for the Women's Championship. And we just gotta wait to hear the answer from Bianca Belair herself. But as you can see, we're going to be moving on to a championship matchup. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. This matchup was officially made last week when Cody Rhodes would officially announce and challenge Samoa Joe, handpicking Samoa Joe of all people, and said that he wanted to defend his TV championship against Joe here tonight. So that is what the American Nightmare is setting up to do, and he's ready to put down the former World Heavyweight Champion, the first World Heavyweight Champion in this series. Samoa Joe, also a former Raw Tag Team Champion along with Evolution. Samoa Joe certainly had to cut his ties with Evolution when he got sent to SmackDown, but even being offered a spot back in Evolution, Samoa Joe said, "I don't need you or your pathetic team." Samoa Joe is certainly in a good spot right now as he's competing for championship gold here tonight. But he's got one hell of a challenge, one man that he's never faced before. The American Nightmare, the WWE Television Champion, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes won that television title against Johnny Gargano at Judgment Day. And Cody Rhodes giving it a new redesign, as you can see. Finally having a new design to itself, and the television title exclusive here on Anarchy. And if you guys have not been caught up with the titles here on Anarchy, World Championship, we have the WWE title. Mid-card titles, we have the Television Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. For women's titles, we have the soon-to-be crowned ENT Championship and the Women's Championship, and then of course we have the World Tag Team Championships here on Anarchy. But that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, Cody Rhodes, he is going to be the first man to defend a championship on Anarchy. It was last week we saw the World Tag Team Championships and the Women's Championship be competed, but the championships were vacant. This time, it is, for the first time, we have a champion defending his title here tonight on Anarchy. And Cody Rhodes, with the amount of matches he's had against Johnny Gargano in the past couple of months, he had a huge no disqualification match a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown, and Cody Rhodes will retain the title then, but now he's got a new challenge ahead of him, and the American Nightmare is going to have to go up against the Samoan Submission Machine, and that television title is going to be on the line. And as the referee holds up that television title, I just want to remind you guys, if you need a quick reminder, or if you are new to the series and you just kind of want a history to catch up with the new episodes, down in the description we have a list of our pay-per-view history, our title history, and roster pages for both Anarchy and ECW, so you can get an idea of who's going to be on what show and what has gone on in the past. As Samoa Joe immediately out of the gate for this matchup delivers a super kick, and Samoa Joe, like I said, former World Heavyweight Champion, Samoa Joe knows what it's like to hold championship gold. And I mean, Joe was competing against Kevin Owens at King of the Ring, for the World Heavyweight Championship, as Cody Rhodes drops Samoa Joe with a DDT. Oh, but Joe with a kick out at 1. And like I was saying, Samoa Joe, he already competed for the World Heavyweight Championship at King of the Ring. He could have walked out with the, like I said last week when Kevin Owens arrived, Kevin Owens has a championship matchup clause over a unlimited time period, so he will be able to challenge for any championship that he wants at any time. Oh, and Samoa Joe with an atomic drop. Look at this big boot. And wait a minute, now Joe to follow up. Big senton. Signature Samoa Joe as he hooks the leg and goes into the cover. We could be seeing a new television champion, but Cody Rhodes gets the kick out. And Samoa Joe now pulling Cody Rhodes up to his feet. But Joe, look at this, he's firing away. He is ready to fight. And look at this now, Samoa Joe. Oh, man, deadly driver. Death Valley driver from Samoa Joe plants down Cody Rhodes, and now Joe getting fired up. Look at this now, Michinoku driver from Joe. Impressive move there. Hooks both legs, could have Rhodes put away, but Rhodes able to get the kick out again. Cody Rhodes, we know how much of an evolution this young man has competed in ever since he came back from the WWE. I mean, AEW, Ring of Honor, Impact, whatever you want to say. This man was in all of those companies and he accomplished something in them. And Cody Rhodes, in the short time that he's returned to the WWE, he has captured the television title and competed at WrestleMania. So Cody Rhodes has had quite the career thus far. And it's also interesting because it was at WrestleMania where these two would actually compete, not against each other, but in the same match, where Samoa Joe would be on the side of Evolution, Cody Rhodes on the side of Reverence. But look at this now, Samoa Joe catches Cody Rhodes off of that crossbody and just tosses Cody Rhodes into the ropes. And like I was saying, they were competing at WrestleMania, and they weren't able to fight each other in the matchup as they never got to that point. But Samoa Joe and Cody Rhodes have been at each other's throats for a while, and they never even faced each other. But now they're all by themselves. And wait a minute now, Cody Rhodes, big cutter off of the ropes there. Cody Rhodes now hooks the leg, could have Joe put away, but Joe gets the shoulder up. And like I was saying, Cody Rhodes and Joe faced each other on multiple occasions in tag team action, but it was never, but they never got a one-on-one confrontation, and now they are. And look at this now, Joe is just manhandling Cody Rhodes and just treating him not like the television champion that he is, as he delivers a big enziguri into the corner. And Samoa Joe continues the fight. And wait a minute now, Cody Rhodes, signature Cody. Big right hand, and look at this now, Rhodes. Look at this, with the bridge, he gets Joe into a roll-up. Joe could be done here. But no. Joe just able to slip his legs out. And the matchup continues. Now Cody Rhodes goes to the second rope as Joe struggles to get back up to his feet. Off the top, big crossbody from Cody Rhodes as he hooks both legs, but no. Television championship on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget. And now Samoa Joe just firing away on Cody. And Cody's got to be thinking twice about this challenge, as now Samoa Joe looks to be in full offensive. And wait a minute now, Samoa Joe, what is this big boot into the corner? Nailing Cody Rhodes directly in the jaw. And wait a minute now, Samoa Joe, second rope, big knee drop, and a roll for style. And now Samoa Joe, look at this, it's going, no, Samoa Joe, German suplex. And Joe's not going to let go as he follows Dragon suplex. And with the straight jacket, he hits the Chimera Plex. And he hits Cody Rhodes with it. 1, 2, 3, no. Cody Rhodes with the kick out. And you can just see the wear and tear that this matchup has taken on the American Nightmare, on the television champion thus far. And Cody Rhodes is struggling to stand as Joe delivers jab and chop after chop. But wait a minute now, Samoa Joe, Uranagi slams him onto his back. And now look at this as Samoa Joe pulls Cody Rhodes up to his feet. Rhodes moves out of the way and delivers a chop of his own. And now Cody Rhodes, look at this, DDT nails Samoa Joe in the middle of the ring. Cody Rhodes is certainly giving Joe quite the competition here as he goes to the second rope here. And big cutter from the top with the Cody cutter. Samoa Joe just got laid out. And wait a minute now, Cody Rhodes off of the Cody cutter, didn't even want to go for the pinfall as he goes to the top. Beautiful moonsault from Cody. Cody looks to put the nail in the coffin for this matchup, but Joe gets the kick out. Cody Rhodes nearly had Samoa Joe put away here, but this matchup is going to continue as Rhodes throws a shot at Joe, and Joe fires away with a jab of his own, and it looked like Joe tried to take advantage with the Uranagi, but Rhodes is countering. These men are going shot for shot, back and forth. Television title on the line, and wait a minute, trying to go for a clothesline. Cody Rhodes counters with a snap German suplex. Joe may have just landed right on the top of his head, and now Rhodes waiting for Joe to get back up to his feet. And wait a minute now, Cody Rhodes, Cody cutter! Turns Joe all the way inside out, looks to put this matchup in the bag. Joe gets the kick out again. This matchup continues. Cody Rhodes looked to put him away with the Cody cutter, but the matchup lives on, and now Cody throws Joe into the corner. And wait a minute now, what does he have in mind? And wait a minute now, Cody Rhodes, trying to hop up to the top. Joe falls off, and he just nails him right onto the top rope. And wait a minute now, Samoa Joe, look at this, he's got Cody Rhodes into the Coquina clutch. Samoa Joe, he's got the Coquina clutch locked in on the television champion. Samoa Joe can easily make Cody Rhodes go to sleep here. Oh, wait a minute, wait, Cody Rhodes able to break out of it, and he gets the headbutt on Joe. And Cody Rhodes nearly putting Joe away several times in this matchup. Joe counters, big Uranagi. Spinning Uranagi drops Cody Rhodes down to the mat. And now Samoa Joe, wait a minute. He's got Cody Rhodes up onto his shoulder. And wait, Rhodes hits the chop block. And there you can see that Joe holding at his knee, making sure that it's still intact. But wait, Rhodes able to roll up Samoa Joe into a bridge once again. Joe doesn't have that much leverage. And Cody Rhodes picks up the win. Cody Rhodes able to get a fast one over on Samoa Joe. He would hit him with a Cody cutter. He thought that matchup would end it there, but in the end, it was Cody Rhodes' efficiency and it was his quickness that would allow him to pick up the win and retain the television championship. And Samoa Joe put up one hell of a fight, and Joe, you can just see on the outside, he's recovering, but Joe cannot be happy. He's got to be pissed that he was not able to knock off Cody Rhodes here tonight. And Cody Rhodes retains his WWE Television Championship. And that is one hell of a way to win it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you choose to tune in next week, which you should, why wouldn't you? That you are going to see a couple of matches take place, and one of those will be the debut to Anarchy, Bryan Danielson and Rick Boogs, and also Candice LeRae and Ronda Rousey. These women get a rematch, but this time it's Falls Count Anywhere, and big championship implications as the Mysterios, the Creed Brothers, and Street Profits will compete in a triple threat tag team matchup, and the winners will challenge the Usos for the World Tag Team Championships at the Bash. But also the ENT Championship qualifiers continue as former SmackDown Women's Champion Dakota Kai Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to our main event, and it is going to be one hell of a pay-per-view implication matchup as the Evolution members, not only will they have to compete against each other in the span, not only once in the span of a month, but twice. But this time, the winner challenges WWE Champion Finn Balor for that prestigious title at the Great American Bash. That is what we are here for, ladies and gentlemen. That is what this main event is all about. And Triple H finally being signed into the CFO position. Triple H under control of the whole company. Immediately, the first thing he said was, "Get my boys a world title match," and he wanted them to prove their worth for it. It was a month ago today that Pete Dunne would lay down, or almost refuse to lay down, for Drew McIntyre in their matchup in the King of the Ring, and McIntyre would have to force a Claymore into the face of Pete Dunne, and McIntyre would continue in the tournament. But now, these two face each other once again, and this time, nobody is holding back. It all's fair in love and war, and especially for the WWE Championship, even between brotherhood, even between tag team partners. And let's not forget, when Pete Dunne first came to the WWE with the United Kingdom Championship, it was Drew McIntyre who would be the man to take it from him. It would be McIntyre who would take that title from Pete Dunne in cheating action at Clash of Champions. And then eventually the submission match, he would tap out on the outside of the ring, but that did not count in the matchup, and McIntyre would be able to put Pete Dunne to sleep and retain the UK Championship. Ever since then, they have become a brotherhood. They have become the evolution that Triple H has been looking for. And Triple H, he certainly picked his men well. Pete Dunne has proved his loyalty on more than one occasion, but, you know, Pete Dunne's got to be thinking, how long am I going to be the doormat? Pete Dunne has basically been, you know, the other thought in Evolution, especially because, you know, it's like they're not even letting him get a chance. They're giving all the spotlight to Drew, that it seems like, and it's almost ridiculous. But now both of these men, they have a matchup ahead of them, and the Evolution brothers, look at this, McIntyre, he's telling him to fight, he's telling him to come on, and look at this now, Pete Dunne immediately with a shot to the sternum, and look at this now, I told you Pete Dunne was not holding back, and look at this now, just, oh my god, just stomps McIntyre's head. I mean, Pete Dunne's got to have a lot of pent-up aggression due to McIntyre and Triple H just walking all over him, but also, you know, Pete Dunne had the opportunity to become King of the Ring, and McIntyre took that from him. Oh, sit-out powerbomb from Pete Dunne, hooks one of the legs, and oh, a kick out at just past 2 for McIntyre. And like I said, Dunne is absolutely enraged, but McIntyre, we all know his vicious style as he pulls Pete Dunne in for a short-arm clothesline. I told you that McIntyre does not hold back as he delivers a big Glasgow kiss right to the face of Pete Dunne, and now he continues the shots with the right hands. The Scottish psychopath is an absolute behemoth in the middle of that ring as he delivers a big gut-wrench powerbomb. And like I said, both of these guys, they know each other well in the middle of that ring. This is the maybe 4th time that they've competed against each other, and it seems as if it's almost mix and match every time. But, you know, Pete Dunne's got to get that victory over McIntyre because I mean, I would say it's a 50-50 match, but in the end, it was always McIntyre who got the win. And look at this now, Pete Dunne just not even taking into account the count out by the referee. And oh, Pete Dunne with a stomp to the spine. Like I said, Pete Dunne, it didn't even seem like he cared about getting counted out. I think he just wants to put Drew McIntyre away. I mean, both of these men, they're competing for a WWE title match, but at the same time, you know, Pete Dunne has like I said, he has all that pent-up aggression due to what McIntyre has done. And McIntyre, he just thinks that he can just wipe the floor with Pete Dunne. And wait a minute now, oh my god, no. Belly to belly, to the outside. Pete Dunne may have landed right on his head. McIntyre showing no remorse for his tag team partner, his faction partner, whatever you want to call him. And look at this now, McIntyre, oh no, oh, Pete Dunne with the spin out into the DDT, spikes McIntyre on the outside. And now Dunne with full control. He sends McIntyre into the ring, and McIntyre trying to get back up to his feet. And now Dunne, big tomahawk chop off the top rope. He may have knocked out Drew McIntyre with that one, but no. Pete Dunne, look at this now. Pete Dunne looking McIntyre right in the eyes, but now McIntyre continues the fight here. And look at this, McIntyre. Oh! Big suplex, nailing Pete Dunne down. I mean, if you gotta do what you do is necessary. Oh! And McIntyre now, look at this, he's got Pete Dunne trapped in the corner. Oh, he had him trapped in the belly position, and he just tosses him over his head. McIntyre is absolutely giving Pete Dunne a big competition. And look at this now, going for the power bomb, but Pete Dunne firing away with the right hands on the top of the head. And look at this now, Pete Dunne, he's got Drew McIntyre right where he wants him. X-Plex, he nails him. Drew McIntyre could have Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne could have Drew McIntyre put away, but no. Pete Dunne nearly nailing the X-Plex, nearly getting the 3 count, but Pete Dunne has to do some more damage. As now, look at this now, what is Pete Dunne thinking here as he tosses McIntyre to the outside, drapes him down for a DDT. Pete Dunne is not letting up here. But Pete Dunne's got to be thinking, oh, what is my next move? And that enziguri to the side of the head was certainly effective. And now, Drew McIntyre, he's got, Pete Dunne again pulls him in for a clothesline. Drew McIntyre, oh no, what is he thinking here? Has Pete Dunne off the ropes, big spine buster. And McIntyre floats over into a pinfall. Could have Dunne put away, no. Pete Dunne nearly had McIntyre put away. These two European superstars are absolutely giving each other a run for their money as he delivers an air raid siren. McIntyre drops Pete Dunne on the top of his head. He could be walking away as the winner, but Pete Dunne able to get the shoulder up. McIntyre absolutely beside himself. This matchup continues on. WWE Championship match on the line. But wait a minute now, Drew McIntyre looking to wear down Pete Dunne with the Boston Crab. And you can see that Pete Dunne is certainly not very close to the ropes. But Pete Dunne, he's always been a good submission specialist. Whoa, look at this shot to the top of the head. Whoa, pushes McIntyre through his legs. Look at that. 1, 2. Oh, but McIntyre able to maneuver himself into a pinfall of his own. 2. No. Pete Dunne able to push McIntyre off of him even before there could be the 3 count. But McIntyre, trying to go for the big boot, but Pete Dunne moves out of the way. Pete Dunne now, he's got McIntyre. Regal Plex drops him right on the top of his head. McIntyre trying to kick out here. And he's able to it too. Good Lord, just a reminder, these two are tag team partners. And these men are absolutely destroying each other as if they hate each other. And you don't even know, maybe they do. As McIntyre gets right back up to his feet, delivers that big boot directly under the chin of the Bruiserweight. And the Bruiserweight is absolutely getting demolished at the moment. But now Pete Dunne throwing caution to the wind. But Drew McIntyre is certainly overpowering Pete Dunne at this moment with a chop into the corner. But Dunne with a kick to the inside of the leg. Well scouted by Dunne, as Pete Dunne now with the elbow has Drew McIntyre. Bitter end. Pete Dunne could have McIntyre put away. No. McIntyre gets the shoulder up out of the bitter end. That was it right there. That was the matchup. Pete Dunne nearly had McIntyre put away. He nearly had Finn Balor for the Great American Bash for his first WWE Championship match. But now McIntyre, he's recovered and he's back in this matchup as he pulls Pete Dunne to the top rope. Oh my God, what is McIntyre doing? He takes a seat. And a German suplex. They call that the spider suplex from the top. McIntyre drops the elbow. And now McIntyre hooks the leg. Could be looking for the victory here. No. I think Pete Dunne was able to get the shoulder up there. Nearly, just barely. But look at this now. McIntyre has Pete Dunne up. Another power bomb. That powerbomb is certainly effective. McIntyre just has that power within him. He's just able to lift his opponents up and drop them right down on their heads. And look at this now. This is the move that made Drew McIntyre tap out on the outside at SummerSlam. Pete Dunne with the Kimura locked in on McIntyre. But wait a minute, wait, McIntyre. Oh, he's able to get out of it this time. McIntyre, trying to go for the Claymore, but Pete Dunne sidesteps. Trying to go for the Claymore, and Pete Dunne sidestepped out of the way. But now Pete Dunne, again, Regal Plex. McIntyre just folding himself up like a lawn chair. And look at this now, Pete Dunne with a shot directly to the sternum. And look at this now, pulling at the face. Like I said, these two are literally throwing everything but the kitchen sink at one another. And McIntyre, he's just being controlled by his own arm by Pete Dunne. And Dunne now with the arm attached, look at this now, just bending McIntyre in ways that I don't even think a human being should be able to bend. And Pete Dunne with the knees directly to the spine. And Dunne waiting for McIntyre to get back up to his feet. Pete Dunne is looking for his next bit of action. Monkey flip sends Drew McIntyre away. But now Pete Dunne looking to put McIntyre away here. Another monkey flip. Dunne trying to get that stamina left to put McIntyre away. And wait a minute now, Pete Dunne, look at this. Cody looking for a pile driver, but McIntyre pushes Pete Dunne over the top of his head. And McIntyre, Claymore! The Claymore kick. And wait a minute, wait. Drew McIntyre wanted to get into position. 2, 3. Drew McIntyre is going on to the Great American Bash. It's going to be Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship at the Great American Bash. And Drew McIntyre celebrates in the middle of the ring. And there you see, that's the man who will be challenging the WWE Champion at SummerSlam, Cesaro. And Cesaro is certainly not happy looking at the man who he might be facing at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. Thank you everybody for joining us on Anarchy. We'll see you next time.